G'day, Aussie Dunk here, and if you're wondering about this jolly ugly looking plastic bag you're seeing, well, that's because I am Aussie Dunk and I'm keeping score. Not only am I keeping score, but I want to make part 7 of 7 exactly like the start of part 1 of 7, and that's when everything begins with the good old plastic bag. And in this video, I've got no more cards to open, as you're aware. If you've been watching the videos, I finished my score box in the last video, but I do believe we do have to do a bit of a recap. So, without further ado, we reach into the plastic bag and we go like so. There it is. One box of school hobby, totally opened. Also, a little something. It's opened, but I haven't looked at it yet. I know what's in it. I've got another box here, and that's a mail day because I was involved in a breaker certified. And so, without further ado, let's get into the recap. I'll just get rid of the bag for a moment. Sorry about that. And let's do our recap, and then we'll have a look at the mail day. So, at the beginning, one box of score at $160 for the box. Was it worth it, you say? Well, I'm about to give you my verdict. So, here are the 4 autos for the recap. Here are the base cards and the rookies and stuff that I put aside for the recap. And whoops, sorry about that. We'll just go back here. There you go, Panini score. There it is. There you go, Panini. Let's keep it like that so you can see it. This is the recap. Now, as I said, $160, 440 cards. Then you get 300 base cards, 90 rookies, and 50 inserts. The rookie checklist is numbered 210, so you do not get a complete set of rookies. And I really do believe that that's the way it's supposed to be. So I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm not happy with that, but I mean, you got to have some sort of thing there to make you at least search for good cards and get enjoyment when you do get a good card, etc., etc. So that is it. Now we'll get to the recap. And in the 50 inserts, there are 6 insert sets that come through the score hobby, and then you have a few numbered cards and of course the autographs. So first of all, we'll go through the inserts as such, and what I've done is I've picked out probably the best insert from each particular subset to show you and then explain from there. Right, so in the under the radar subset, there's 20 cards in the subset, and I picked what I believe to be the best one that I received in the box, and I think it's probably the number 3 card out of the whole 20 cards, and that's Jameis Winston under the radar. Next up, we have Draft Stars, NFL Draft. There's 24 rookies who are put into this set, and they're just a basic looking card, but I mean, if you get your Joe Burrows and stuff, there's quite a nice card to put aside. And I did end up with one Justin Herbert, and I'm just trying to judge by what I see and watch on other videos because I don't get so much news here, but I don't believe he was in probably the top 5 or 6 cards that you could get in this set. I sort of ranked him between about 6th or 7th out of 24. But that's still a nice card, and there's a few people out there who collect one Justin Herbert. Next, I actually put 2 cards for Fantasy Stars. I couldn't really rank this set because basically it's just using fantasy points from last year's games and putting 1 quarterback, 1 receiver, and 1 running back per card. And what really surprised me is Michael Thomas didn't even get a show on the cards at all in that series, or was listed. Maybe it's just whenever he was scoring, somebody else was scoring better than him. I don't know how it worked, because Michael Thomas was my number 1 fantasy player last year and almost won me a competition. So there you go. So I picked out 2 because I'm a Saints man. The week Drew Brees scored 40.1 fantasy points, along with Emmanuel Sanders, who will be taking balls from Drew Brees this year, and I hope he gets bigger numbers still, and Austin Eckler. And the other one I picked out, I'm not too sure, maybe just because Danny Dimes in his rookie year got a good quarterback rating in one game to make it onto the card, 28.2, and Magic Mike Evans, he's a beast when he's on song, and I hope he doesn't bring up those numbers next Sunday evening your time, because I want the Saints to win, of course. So, yeah, there's that. The next subset, which I ranked, was Breakthrough Subset. There's 15 cards in the Breakthrough Subset, and I, looking at all the names, I thought the name I pulled out, Joe Mixon, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, they're all good players, but I thought he ranked between 8 and 15 and didn't really draw a top marking card in that set, in my opinion. And then we have the All Hands team. Julio Jones. There's 15 All Hands. And it's hard to judge because Julio's been a good player for years and years and years and years, but I still only ranked him 4th or 5th best in the list of the 15 players that were available in that subset. And finally, we had celebrations, and this is one Lamb Jack celebrating a touchdown pass or whatever, I'm not too sure, but there's 10 celebrations, and I think Lamb Jack was the best name in the whole subset for that subset, so that I'm happy with that one. And then after that, we go into the scorecards. I think the best vet scorecard isn't this one, but I picked out this one because I'll show you later on anyway. But this is Chris Carson. I think he was probably almost the best of my scorecards in the vets. And in the rookies, a Jalen Hurts scorecard. So, yeah. And the reason why I said this, the reason why I said the other one was almost the best scorecard, this one sort of kills it by miles. My great friend Drew Brees, go Saints, and getting that as a scorecard, as a PC, when you got a chance of 440 different players and you're opening 10 packs and you're only going to get between 7 or 8 scorecards, that is a good one to get. So I was very happy with that. And then we go into numbered cards, and once again, it's much like the scorecards. You've got 440 base cards, and so there's such a range of players and things like that to take into account that it's pretty hard to say whether you do good or bad in it. So I have to say, though, with the coloured variations that they did, at least almost give you the 3 higher level numbers, and then I guess they give you a lower number level. And I have to, in my lower number level, I have to get the Justin Tucker marked out of 6. So that's not pretty good. And my other ones was Kirk Cousins to 35. And Robbie Anderson to 50. And Kelly Bryant, rookie, to 100. So with those, there's no way you can know what's good or bad. I mean, as long as you get, as I said, one lower range variation and then the 3 higher variations, if you get each of those, there's no complaints, but there you have it. Now, this is where I believe my box fell short. That's the autographs. Now, I believe most boxes, it's roughly most of the time you get 3 rookies and 1 vet. And I'll show you why I was disappointed. But we'll start off with why I was very happy. Juan Johnson, he's on our practice squad. Didn't make the 53, but he's still playing with New Orleans, so that's a PC card, so I was happy with that. Number 2, Clavon Chasson. Now, he was a top 20 draft pick, so I was happy with that. Good. Number 3, a vet coloured auto, Miles Sanders to 50. I was very happy with that and thought that the box was right on target until this happened. Whoops. Sorry about that. 1, Kyle Juszczyk. Don't get me wrong, especially 49er fans and whoever he's playing for now this year. He's a good player, but he took away the chance of one of the rookie autographs. I mean, yeah, I might have got a dud or whatever, but you still like to get your rookie autographs if you can get them. And 2, if you're going to be a vet auto, all vet autos should be at least marked somehow as a shorter print than just a base card and an autograph. And as I said, it's a nice autograph. It's a good vet, and I love vet autographs. Don't get me wrong, but in a box like this, you would want that being taking away one of your rookie autographs. You want that to be at least colour or at least numbered somehow. Even if you just say 1 out of 1,000, because there's so many of them, and all vet cards are all numbered out of 1,000. Just have something different if you're going to have a vet card. But that's the way things go. Okay, now saying all that, trying to rank my box, I would give this box a... Honestly, that Kyle Juszczyk really drove me to the ground. And with all the insert sets, I hardly got a top 4 or 5. Well, hang on just a minute. This is what we get behind the scenes, if I can show you. This is what happens, and I thought you'd be hearing this every video. The cats fighting over my plastic bag, and that's why the plastic bag was important, because they all come there to protect it and fight for it. And so that's Football Card Ollie, and the small one who's trying to protect the bag, that's Jaggy. You haven't seen him before, but there he is, and he's protecting that plastic bag for me, and now they're going to fight over it or whatever. So I thought you might have heard these guys doing this during all my other videos, but that's what happens behind the scenes. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, back to the grading. I gave my box a 4 out of 10, because I reckon if that Kyle Juszczyk was a rookie autograph of some kind, I probably would have got the 5 out of 10. But all the insert sets, I hardly ever got anything in the top 3 or 4 cards that you should get in those subsets. So 4 out of 10, not a very good score, I'm afraid, for score. But looking at that, I'm not saying don't buy score. I'm just saying this just didn't happen to be the box. For somebody else, it might have, but for me, it definitely wasn't the box. And Panini, I'm not knocking school. It's something I can buy and open at a price point that I can afford. And if I had a bit more money, I might buy another one. But I would hope, to be honest, for a slightly better return in any other box. But there you have it. And finally, just a bit of mail. I finally got into a break for New Orleans for certified. I paid what I believed a very good price, $40 for the New Orleans Saints, and some of the other prices for some of the other teams were astronomical. So at $40, I thought that was a good buy. And not only was it a good buy, I was fortunate enough, I believe, to beat the odds. So if I can open this quickly, and it's all taped up and I haven't got a knife with me, so maybe I'm not going to open this quickly, but there we go. I really do believe I did beat the odds with this one. Certified, there is Duncan Moss Saints, so there we go. And where's our team bag open? Oops. Okay, right. So, looking at the certified odds, yeah, 2 patch rookie cards, a possible no patch, and 2 patch cards, a rookie patch card, and with an auto and an autograph. So it's basically 2 autos and 2 patch cards per box, and the rookie cards are only 2 a box, and there's such a short range of rookies that it's pretty hard to get them. And New Orleans only had 1 rookie, and I got the rookie. I got a signature card, and I got a coloured card. So I saying on top of that, when you look at the odds, I beat the odds. So here's what I ended up getting, and I'm very happy with it. My rookie card, the only New Orleans rookie, Tommy Stevens. So there you have it. And then all the base cards, well, we would just flip through those all, right? And more base and more base. And a fair few inserts there. So, yep. And me coloured card parallel was numbered to 75, an Alvin Kamara, which was good. Me autograph, I reckon this one's cool. Some people may not, but one Mr. Ricky Jackson, part of the Dome Patrol back in the 70s or early 80s? I can't remember, but the Dome Patrol and Ricky Jackson, numbered 2 out of 75. And just the inserts, you had Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, and a Michael Thomas gold team. So that was my break, and I was very happy with that. So, saying all that, this is Duncan Moss, keeping score, but not ending it. I'm going to continue to keep score in the future. I just won't be opening up score packets at this stage. But who knows what I'm going to do. But I've decided I'm going to keep the title and the flash, keeping score, as part of my welcome. And that's how I will introduce myself. Aussie Dunk, keeping score. Thanks for following me in this series, and I appreciate all those who watch, and show my videos to other friends and stuff and whatever. I'm not going to be in it for hundreds of subscribers or making money. I do this for fun. So till next time, and I'm not sure when that is going to be, I'm keeping score, and all I can say is, go Saints! Kill that Brady mob next Sunday evening. See you all later.